I was having a conversation with some friends about how messed up the dating scene in Nairobi has become. These days, it feels almost impossible to find someone genuinely interested in settling down. So one of the guys brought up an interesting idea that instead of going through endless talking stages that lead nowhere, what if people approached relationships as partnerships? According to him, if two people were intentional about building something long-term, finding someone with shared goals, interests, and vision, they could pool their resources together and start building a life from the ground up. Of course, both of you have to bring something. Say you even decide to bring your funds together and furnish the house you both want to live in together. It's kind of like starting a team of two rather than chasing the perfect match. It made me think maybe that kind of intentional partnership could actually work better in today together. What do you guys think? Comment or one. I think that was the original idea. We have just really diluted this whole thing. People are either too afraid to settle down, too hurt, or would rather just remain single. The unfortunate thing, though, is one can never be too sure what the other party wants in this current dating scene. I guess that's why people are prolonging talking stages. Commenter. People are too scared to love and be vulnerable. Also, with all that's going around, people are embarrassed to admit they want love, hence, unwilling to do the work. Commenter. The word is intentionally. Next is single ladies in Nairobi. As it stands, they are hell-bent on how a man looks and the pocket. They say love will come after getting used to the money, baby girl treatment, trips, and gifts. So you see, the true intention gets lost in that. Unless you find from outside Nairobi, where the influence of 304s and IG hasn't creeped, then it's gonna be hard. I chose intention, trusted my guy 6 years ago when he had nothing, and I remained true to what we wanted to achieve as a couple moving forward. I tell you, Tuco best plus 2 kids. Not many women are willing to do that, especially now that they can get money anyhow, not forgetting they're the ones getting jobs and big salaries, as per the latest statistics. Commenter, I saw a dome post somewhere on this app where one had an idea of starting a dating site that is fully run and monitored by AI. It analyzes who you are and finds you a match. When you default, say for example, you break the promises and your partner reports you, you get canceled from the app or won't get matched ever. It was a long post that I read some months ago. There's more of it I didn't capture here. If I find it, I'll share the link. Commenter. People don't want to be human. We're all trying to one-up each other or have an edge over the other. If not, we act like vultures, treating each other like carcasses from which we can pick what we want. Everyone wants to be emotionally fulfilled and remain emotionally detached. Commenter 1. Bad idea, in my opinion. Dating is worthwhile, and you have time to learn about your partner to see if you're compatible. It's not necessarily about pickiness, as most people don't have standards that are too out there. It's more so about what you feel strongly about and what you're indifferent about instead. Some people wouldn't mind a wife that can't cook because they love to cook themselves, and for others, it's a huge deal breaker. Some people have been waiting for marriage and aren't willing to date someone who hasn't been. Others have been out there and wouldn't think twice about their partner's sexual history. Some people hate conflict and wouldn't be willing to date someone who shouts, yells when upset. Others would like to yell at one another till they lose their voice, then make up after. Some people would love to spend all their time with their partners whilst others wouldn't. I think you get my point. For a life partner, there's lots of things that matter. Things that might be obvious and non-obvious. It doesn't help that at the start of relationships, people tend to be much more excited and can easily ignore things that will prove deal breakers and huge issues down the line. This isn't to say that your partner should be perfect, but that you should at least have experience with them and be accepting, aware of their shortcomings. Commenter 1. Kinda dangerous approach with great returns if done right. Do you know you can be in partnership with someone you don't like? And this will definitely kill the union. Plus, no one can be 100% your type. Gotta choose the 5% you can tolerate and coexist with. Hapo ndio non-negotiables zinaingia. Seen men leave good women juicy their type. Looks, tribe, skin color, occupation, habits, hobbies, etc. Kuna wale hawezi ka relationship past a year cause ya kolose interest. they get bored. To them, safe relationships are boring. Ati ameka, nasura moja sana. He needs STH fresh. Kuna so many dumb reasons out here. At work, kuna this methali. We don't have to be friends to work together. Very true. After all, the goal ni kumaliza tasks for the day. OP all the best in your partnership search. Commentor. I feel like these days people are more interested in meaningless connections because everyone is trying to guard their feelings. It's these damn phones, reply. Yes, mostly social media. Watu wanataka the luxury life they see on social media, but don't want to work for it. Commentor 1. I thought you were onto something. Kumbe wewe ni hao. Majamaa who feel the blame of solely on women. Men pia tumekuwa na umama mingi. Hard to admit, but a lot of us tuko na shida. Nashida inanzia, from thinking the way you are, apo kwa. Ayo comment yako commentor. Most men don't want to take care of their girls properly because of the illusion of unlimited options. So a lot of guys are not genuine. I'm a guy BTW. I see it a lot. Your comment is implying the same old slop we see on X every day about gender wars, but you hit it, sub-toy commenter. Not same old slop, but one that has diversified. I'm a woman. And I'll say this, Nikajua people will descend on me. Nowadays, women, most timis, are shaping the current trends in relationships, marriage, and sexuality globally. And men, not all, are actively contributing through complacency. Case in point, women were the ones who made the LGBTFIHXSUJ, TBH, I can't keep up, get so embraced in the American society, then it tricked down to urban cities globally, like Nairobi. Excuse, let men love for dollars who they want. Some of us are bi, so I can be with a woman. A man a woman wants is married, but she still says, I don't mind being a second wife. I won't interfere with your marriage/family, sitaki kuliwa. Nilipia saloon intakupea. A married woman will say, you see Nicole, between 6 p.m. na chi 8 am juu niko home na mz. A single 304 is planning huyu ni wa rent, yule ni wa saloon, wakili ni wa vacation, pilot ni wa gifts za abroad na wigs. Men, too, have made themselves options for lazy women because they look good or want to fucksk them. Ben Sol sang it too. Now, single and married men are both competing with moneyed sponsors, Arab money and old Wazungu divorcees. Men worshipped big niash and light skin, so that's what young, unfocused girls are onto. Duya BBLna bleaching. We won't ignore how the business has boomed in Nairobi. Single men want to take care of their women, starting with what they have, and truly, that's how it builds. However, because of how transactional relationships and marriage have become, this intention is being turned into a blame that they don't want to provide. I feel for the many single men, married men, and baby daddies suffering because of the selfishness of some women and complacency of poorly behaved moneyed men. Oh, well, you got me wrong, my guy. My whole point is to treat relationships with the opposite gender like an actual investment where both of you pour into each other in all aspects. Honestly, it feel like most relationships nowadays don't work because one party feels entitled to receive prince's treatment without really bringing anything.